Hey, welcome back to No Hype Beer Reviews. Unless it's your first time, then welcome. Please consider subscribing. If you do, hit the notification bell, get all the updates. Really excited for today's beer. Beer's courtesy of Steven. Thanks so much, Steven. I really appreciate it. And this is a West Coast IPA, but it only comes in at 5% ABV, so I'm pretty curious about that. It's called Asylum Ale, and it's from Phantom Brewing. No canning date or like what hops are used or anything like that, so going in pretty blind. But yeah, really excited to try it. Seems like a pretty full fill. It's like Anchorman. I should practice some of those tongue twisters before I come on. Might speak a little bit more clearly. Actually, the glass is pretty clean. Yeah, I mean, it definitely looks pretty darn classic West Coast. You have that burnt orange, amber. Yeah, it's a little darker, but kind of like the color from Jurassic Park, where the insect is stuck in the amber. But yeah, I mean, it's definitely that kind of burnt orange color. About a finger ahead. It's off-white. There's small bubbles. It's mostly teeny bubbles. Tiny bubbles. Teeny tiny bubbles. But there are some small ones. They're starting to break up. But yeah, I mean, definitely looks more like West Coast IPA. Let's get into the aroma. There's some floral elements that I haven't gotten in a beer in a while. It almost has like a honey thing going, like honeysuckle. I get some orange. It's hops are making you think orange, not like that's straight orange juice. Actually, a splash of pineapple, which is interesting. Almost like how I would get it in a Ithaca's Flower Power. But yeah, there's this potpourri kind of floral note, which is actually really nice. I didn't expect it, but it smells nice. Some hop resin as well. So yeah, I mean, it's got a lot going on. It's not bursting with aroma, but I am getting it, and what I'm getting is very pleasant. So pretty excited about the taste. Cheers. Thanks again, Steven. This is pretty good. I might have said this about other stuff from them. I think this is the third, if not the fourth beer I've reviewed from them. This is one of those beers, you go to a brewery, you order a flight, and you get their West Coast Pale Ale, IPA, whatever you want to call it. And this comes out and you're like, yep, that's what a brewery does. Like it's not world class. It's not like you have to find this beer good, but it's also not bad, right? It's just like, yep, this brewery. It makes me think. I spent some time in Colorado a few summers ago, and it felt like every town we went to had a local brewery, and we would get flights, and it was a lot of. It felt like very paint by numbers, They'd have their pale ale, their golden ale. They'd have some sort of maybe like a nut brown, and then a stout, maybe an IPA in there, or whatever. And it was all good, and there's nothing wrong with being good. This beer is good. Now the aroma, if it was like up 10%, like if you took everything that's there and it was just a little easier to get, I mean, it's not hard to get, but just a little bit more in your face, that aroma is great. The beer taste is good. You're getting some like caramelized resin. You're getting some of that orange, but just like the aroma, it's not tricking your brain into thinking that's orange juice. It is, the hop is making me think orange. It has that kiss of pineapple. I would say less in the taste than the aroma. And there wasn't much in the aroma, but it is there. It's subtle. But it has that caramel kind of like hop candy thing, if that is a thing. It's light, it's refreshing. I'm not surprised it's 5%. It has a good level of bitterness. It scratches the itch for what a West Coast IPA can/should be. So it's in that sphere, but it's not a bullseye. But yeah, I mean, it's good. I think I've dwelled on that enough. But yeah, thanks again, Steven, for letting me try it. Really appreciate it. New brewery to me, so it's always cool. Thank you guys for watching. Really appreciate that. Check them out on Instagram and Untapped. It's No Hype Beer Reviews about those places. So please like, comment, subscribe, and most importantly, imbibe. Cheers, everyone.